Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. Loveline, coast to coast.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That's Dr. Drew. It's the best of Loveline. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist.
Adam, it's a new year.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, even though Anderson's put 1102, it's in fact 1103.
I see. It always takes me a good 3 to 6 months to get the 02 or whatever the last year was out of my check writing hand.
I was going to say, you don't have to write dates very often, do you? I mean, I write them 50 to 100 times a day on doctor's orders and stuff.
Well, see, you get to you break it in the first day.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll be mid-July still using last year's date.
You know what, Adam? This is supposed to be a best-of show. Let's get on.
All right. Yeah. First, big night. We got Alanis Morissette. We got 311. We got Vanessa Carlton. And we have Eminem. Ooh. A lot of people don't remember he was on the show about 2 years ago.
Fantastic.
All right. This is Alanis Morissette. LOVE 191, Alanis Morissette is in our studio tonight. Nice to have a big name in the studio. You know, besides Drew. I
feel that way about you guys.
I was out to dinner tonight, and I said at a certain point, I said I got to go to work. And I said, "Oh, I'm going to the radio." There was some guys from MTV, and I said, "Yeah." And I said, "Who's on the radio tonight?" And I said with pride, Alanis Morissette. Normally, I say, you remember not the neighbor who lived directly across the street from the Charles in Charge house, but the one kitty corner? But this was great. I was like, Alanis Morissette. I was very smooth about it.
Fun little name-dropping moment.
Yeah, that felt good.
Cool.
Big name. But, I didn't make a big deal out of it.
Right.
Yeah, you're cool.
That's the cool part of name-dropping.
Yeah.
You gotta pretend like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Which it actually doesn't.
Yeah. Then I said we're having, getting the Beatles back together on Sunday, and then I think that's when they knew. And now we have a question for Alanis. Shelley?
Hi, I had a question for Alanis.
Right on.
Yeah, I wanted to know what your experience was like working with Dave Matthews Band on Before These Crowded Streets.
It was amazing. I met up with Dave when he was just recording the first part of that record in San Francisco. And then they were finishing it up, and he asked me to come to New York. They were doing music at the Electric Lady, whatever that studio is, Electric Ladyland.
Ladyland, right.
Yeah.
Like the Jimi
Hendrix studio.
All those guys, yeah.
It's a great studio. And I went in and sang, and Steve Lillywhite was producing, and it's just amazing to watch them in action because I've just been immersed in my own world. To step out of that and just be of service to someone else's vision was kind of fantasy to me.
Well, did they jam a lot when they record their music? I mean, Dave Matthews, that is.
I didn't actually behold their process.
Oh, I thought you saw them doing their thing.
No, their tracks had been done already, so I was kind of the last minute Betty.
Kind of added stuff like to Don't Drink the Water and
Spoon. Yeah. It was great, though.
That's my favorite part, like, I don't know, whatever verse you come in Spoon.
It kills me. There's something intangible about that song that I love. It's such a beautiful song.
I think, bassist, what's his name, wrote it, and, oh, no, that's not Dreaming Tree, never mind.
What was the last part? I missed what you said.
No, sorry, I thought that that his bassist had written that song, but it was actually Dreaming Tree.
Right.
You're calling from Vancouver?
Yeah.
What part of Canada are you from, Alanis?
I'm from Ottawa.
Where's that?
You're calling from Vancouver, Washington, or Vancouver,
Canada?
British Columbia.
Yeah.
Vancouver's great.
Adam?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering if you could sing the dreidel song.
Oh, yeah.
Are you Jewish?
Jeez, I gotta get my bush up.
No.
No, but I went to like a hippie school and we had to learn all the songs that...
All the denominations?
Yeah.
Little Houston Smith?
It's sort of a cross between you gotta really like other cultures and not like your own that much. Is kind of, that's the part they don't finish the sentence with, but it's kind of like, you should learn all these songs. And I just remember, I had a little dreidel. Drew, you know the dreidel song.
I made it out of clay,
and when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel I will play.
Oh,
like, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. It just kind of keeps going.
Yeah.
The Jews didn't get too complicated with their folk songs back then. They were smart, though. They didn't want to be layered like Man-Eater, full of all that crazy subtext and messages. They just, song about a top that spun around.
Good times.
Are you? What are you? Are you Jewish?
I'm a quarter Jewish and Catholic and new spirituality, which is kind of, takes the gems out of all the religions, really, that thread of continuity that permeates all of them and kind of extracts that. That's kind of what I am. I don't really adhere to any one religion.
Good. Me neither. Kenneth?
Yes.
You're 23?
I am.
What's up?
I just was wondering about my girlfriend's fantasies and whether they're healthy or not or whatever, or should I care?
What are they?
You seem to care.
She likes to play out a lot of role-playing where she's being raped, or sometimes she'll pretend to be very young and she won't specify how young, but she wants to be molested.
Mm-hmm. And do you get to watch? That was a joke.
The horrible thing about those sorts of fantasies are those are usually in people who have been abused and have been overpowered.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes the only way they can feel sexual. If they really are intimate with someone, they shut down, they become sexually anorectic. And when it's someone that they feel sort of less attached to and are able to sort of act out these fantasies, they get angry and resentful and they feel ashamed, and all kinds of those awful feelings are sort of generated from participating in that act. So it's a catch-22. She can't be sexual unless she has these things, but when she is sexual with them, it makes her feel awful.
How old is she?
She's 22.
Has she gotten into any of this stuff with you? I mean, her past or anything like that?
Well, she's hinted at something that happened to her many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't get explicit about that.
Yeah.
And, I don't know if it's my place to ask for details.
Sounds like a very intimate guy, doesn't he?
He's so sweet.
Yeah, but he's going to put the ski mask on, come into the bedroom window, tie her up, and effort.
That's right.
That's considered well within his rights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you know your place, Kenneth. All right, is she freaking you out a little bit?
Well, if that's what gets her off, I'll get into it too. But then I kind of worry about, how much should I get into it,
Well, it's the die is cast in this relationship, I suspect. It's going to be tough.
Unless she is willing to look at some of it, is my guess is it might be a little tough for you to do something on her behalf.
Right. There's really nothing he can do.
Yeah.
But let me tell you,
other than encourage her to get some help.
Let me tell you what the next step is, though. She does a little investigating, has a little therapy, and no sex.
Yeah.
For a little while.
Yeah,
for a minute or two.
Yeah, the sexual anorexia is what happens. They flip back and forth.
Right.
And if she actually starts caring about Kenneth, that's when the anorexia sets in. The intimacy sort of repels sexuality for a while.
For a while.
How long? Did you do that, Alanis?
I so relate to what you're saying right now.
Really?
I've had experiences with it myself. It depends on how willing she is to, in my take, how willing she is to look at it. Because if there's an unwillingness to look at any of this, your hands may be tied in terms of being her boyfriend. Mm-hmm. But if she's willing to look at it, my take is that this could be a really healing journey for both of you if you're both up for it.
Yeah, but Kenneth is like, he's 23, he's horny.
How old are you?
23.
Works at a muffler shop.
It depends on how into her you are and how patient you are, really.
Do you love her, Kenneth?
Yeah.
You do?
We've been together for 2.5 years.
But you're thinking about marriage?
Well, that's an awfully serious word, but...
Maybe a little too early to be talking about that.
That's good. Good instinct.
All right.
Cool.
All right, so see if you can...
Talk with her about it.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, all of you.
All right, Kenneth. Good luck.
All right.
There we go.
All right. He's not doing any talking. No. He's going to just do a little ass slapping and a little boozing, and it'll be...
No, that's you.
I know our callers. But there's a chance for Kenneth because he doesn't go by Ken. Any guy named Ken who goes by Kenneth probably has a sensitive side. Ed?
Yes, hi.
You're 48?
I'm 48, and I'm an avid listener. I love your show.
Great.
I listened about a year ago, and Dr. Drew, I just got to say, just listening to your show, I really learned a lot about myself, my family, because we had a lot of problems in our own family with abuse, and I had questions, why did my mom meet with my dad, and just kind of looking at it all, and it really makes a lot of sense. But my question is for Alanis Morissette.
Mm-hmm.
I have muscular dystrophy, and it cut my guitar. I'm a songwriter. I used to love music. I still do, and I love you. I think you're so multi-talented, and I keep abreast of the music, even today, all the, up-to-date bands, Dave Matthews, Matchbox 20, all the alternative music, and I think you're a great songwriter, singer, and I still love writing songs. And even though I can't play anymore, I write poetry, I write songs. Sometimes I write, maybe 4 or 5 a week. And I'm just getting together, putting a demo together, going to a recording studio. I'm going to have musicians just put some simple, work to my songs, lay down a simple demo. And I guess my question is, do you think there's any, what are the chances that by sending these demos out to different record companies, publishing companies, of having them just, hear a song and somewhere along the line getting it published? Because it's all I've ever wanted to do. I still work. I have a full-time position, and but I've never been satisfied. I just love to write.
No. And it was going to be 5%, but until you slipped in the all I ever wanted to do part, muscular dystrophy, I think we got to be up around 90, right?
Oh, I don't think that'll make much of a difference.
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
No, I mean in Alanis' answer, not really. not in reality. Go ahead, Alanis. Tell
I'm trying to explain why I can't play the guitar anymore. All I can do is write the lyrics. And
how do you do the music part?
It's in my head. I record it on a tape recorder.
And do you just make the noise into the tape?
I just sing.
That's what I used to do when I was, 10 years old and I didn't play piano very well. I would just sing the parts.
So you do, like what song is this? Wah, 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 wah. What song is that, Ed?
I tried to remember that.
Oh, Ed, what kind of musician are you?
Song. He was probably not born yet.
You don't know Smoke on the Water?
Deep Purple.
All right.
Yeah.
One you probably like.
Drew knows a Deep Purple song before you do, Ed?
That's
I
scary.
don't that much into the really hard stuff.
Oh, what are we talking for?
I wrote one I think you'd like. I just called it, the other day, it's called Poontang Lake.
Poontang Lake?
Poontang Lake. It's just a little tongue-in-cheek thing.
Yeah, that's wonderful. You should do greeting cards, too, Ed.
Oh, yeah, I can see I'm boring you.
All right, well, you are, but I don't think Alanis can give you a percentage on what the chances of your demos making it to a record executive and being bought are.
What is your goal? Is your goal to publish it so other people sing it, or?
Yes, because I couldn't do it myself.
Well, if you share songs with, many different publishing companies, there may be some of them that connect with it and feel like they could place it somewhere where an artist who doesn't write their own songs or a movie that may need these songs. Just sharing it, really, and seeing who connects with it. Because you don't want to force anything down someone's throat, in my opinion. The best is when someone loves it enough to meet you halfway is my take on it.
What do you think the crappiest song ever written was that cracked the top 10?
Oof.
I got mine.
So many.
I got mine. I'm going to write mine down.
Sometimes songs are so crappy that they're great.
Yeah, that's true with, Cruel to Be Kind or something by Nick Lowe or something like that, but not Man-Eater by Hall & Oates.
Is that yours?
I'd say so. There had to be a lot of coke going around those days, if you think about it.
You mean to the record programmer?
Had to be
the radio program.
Had to be some payola going on.
Yeah.
No way a song like that gets up into the top 10.
But in the early 80s, certain songs in the 80s, you go, huh?
Yeah, what was that all about?
But I used to love them, so what was I all about at that time?
Yeah, but Man-Eater?
I loved Man-Eater.
No way.
She's a man-eater?
Yeah.
Come on, it's the first feminist song.
You should break that song down lyrically, one day.
I will. I'll do an acoustic
when you're
version.
taking a long bus ride, just really break that down and just take a good, hard look at Man-Eater.
But he was digging her because she was a man-eater, which is a whole, he's progressive, really.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't going, shut her down, she's a man-eater.
Yeah.
Guys that are into that, though, a certain thing.
My theory is with the Hall & Oates were gay and singing songs about chicks as a form of compensation. Actually, Drew just wrote that down and gave it to me. But, when they're all sweaty staring at each other on the record cover and stuff. They coming in next week?
Yeah, they'll be here next week.
All right.
Great.
Oops. Jack or Jake?
Yeah, Jake.
You're 21?
Yeah. My question, well, first of all, the man show is awesome.
Great.
Crane Cakers, I don't know. Okay.
That's that.
No, to hang up on him. He made fun of my other TV show. It's not that I have a thin skin. It's I'll do it if people do it to the guests too. Am I right?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, really, do you have? I mean,
what is your motivation?
Right. What's the motivation?
I want to go to Hawaii. Yay! I want to go to Hawaii. It's a little cranky anchors. Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
You can hang up. All right. All right.
Can I ask my question?
No.
Okay.
No. You're rude. I'm hanging up on him. Jack.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, you're 35. What's up?
First off, I just want to say that you and Dr. Drew, you guys rock, and even if the world's dumbest callers, for every one person you answer on the air, you're helping hundreds of people at home that are too dumb to call.
Thanks. What do you got, a parakeet?
Cockatiels. I know you're about birds.
God, do I hate birds. So worthless, those animals. I can get a shotgun and get all those crows around my house.
If Alanis can cover her ears, I have a really small penis.
Oh, she didn't catch him in time.
Okay.
She heard that.
So she knows.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wanted to ask Dr. Drew, any modern corrective surgeries there might be. We're talking, abnormally small. I've been to the clinic, the fertility clinic.
Hold on. Put a towel over the cage. Well, yeah, it's becoming surreal. You talking about your pecker and these birds chirping like they're trying to warn you there's a fire or something in the background.
Don't talk about your door. Don't do it.
Oh, no, he's talking about his door. Birds are so worth. And then you try to get them out of the cage. They bite you, right?
No, these guys, they're out of the cage all the time. They like to be out.
Oh, sure they do.
Yep.
Open the front door and put them out in the yard, will you? They won't go anywhere.
Are you there?
Yep.
All right. Could you trust them to go out in the yard?
They used to be out in the yard, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They didn't fly away?
No, their wings were clipped.
All right, put them out.
Oh, their wings are clipped now. Now they'll fly away. So
I have the cat watch them. Do the wings grow back?
Wing feathers grow back, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's weird when you're clipping wings and nails and stuff on your pets. It feels a little intrusive.
Invasive,
yeah. All right.
Back to my penis.
Yeah, let's get back to your penis. You know what else you could do, really, for your birds? You don't have to clip their wings. You just sew a magnet into them. So if they get too far away, you just turn on the electromagnet and suck them right back home.
Back home.
It's less humiliating for the birds.
Oh, what are you going to do?
Go ahead, Jack. Small penis. Sorry, buddy.
And you said you went to a fertility clinic?
Yeah. Yep.
And what did they tell you?
Well, at that point, there was nothing I could do aside from artificial insemination.
When was that?
That was 3 years ago.
Ooh, you mean your penis was so small that you couldn't inseminate?
Yep.
You couldn't insert.
And therefore inseminate?
Is it
insert, let alone inseminate?
What's you have functions normally, though?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How big are we talking about here?
How big? Inch and a half. Erect.
Inch and a half erect.
Yep.
How about, is it also small in girth, too?
Yep.
It's thick as a paint can, Drew. It's just an inch and a half. Looks like a hubcap.
Yeah. Not sure.
It's in proportion, right?
Yep, it's in proportion, but it's very small.
And they told you that would not be able to cause a pregnancy.
Well, I've had girlfriends, and, I haven't been able to perform intravision.
What about oral sex?
Oral sex is fine. It's just, it's not a problem for them, but...
And you ejaculate normally, that sort of thing?
Yes, Yeah.
I could see it, though, being a problem to them. Like if you're trying to... if you're at getting up to plate and they give you like a bat to swing the size of a soup spoon or something, it would be weird. It would throw your game off, I don't think I could perform oral on a guy, if it was that had like a chapstick-sized penis.
That's a vision I'm going to be taking to...
Yeah, close your eyes.
Come with me.
Yeah.
All right, so Drew, have we ever had this call?
No. Interesting.
And
I've listened for 7 or 8 years, and I've...
completely believe it, yeah. You know what's beautiful about the birds, though, Jack? They don't judge.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. They don't know. They don't judge. That's what I love about birds. So this is an interesting question.
Why are you looking for means other than artificial insemination?
Well, people don't say it's a problem, but I feel in my heart it's been a problem in the past with
relationships,
yeah.
Really?
And
you sure it's not just you?
No.
Well,
Well,
I don't
yeah.
think so.
What about the birds?
We've talked about 2 women in the past that I've been engaged to one of them and had a really serious relationship with the other one, and we talked about children and stuff, and the question just came down to, well, what are we going to do? I want to have a child naturally, and
Yeah.
that's not going to happen.
What do you do? What do you do for a living?
I'm a peer counselor or youth counselor.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You doing all right?
Well, I'm suffering from depression.
Yeah. I can see why, but listen, I don't mean to make fun of you, but, it's part of my job.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So first thing you need to do is sue your parents. That's what I would do. I'm thinking about suing my parents anyway, and I have a medium penis. Second thing, I think you're going to have to find a woman that
loves you.
Yeah, that loves you and maybe is not so in love with guys. I know it sounds ridiculous, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's certainly not in love with penises.
Doesn't want the pressure, the pressure of the phallus hanging over the relationship. 3, you're going to have to triple down on the oral sex.
Yeah.
I mean, you are going to you're going to have to become your tongue's going to be like a gecko's. Do you understand?
And then what is again? If you have someone with whom the relationship is working, why should your fertility problem be somehow a deal breaker in the relationship? Lots of couples have fertility issues. This is one that's very easy to overcome with basically a turkey baster. That's basically how it works.
You could do it at home,
and it's not a big deal if she otherwise is happy with the relationship.
That's in theory, yeah, but this has been called the deal breaker. I mean, whether it is or not.
Yeah, I understand, but is with those people.
Yeah,
theoretically.
And there's implications, though. They're thinking, well, what if I have a son? Is he going to be like this? Yeah. And what about that, Drew?
I don't know of any.
No data to support that?
No.
All right.
My other family members are hung like bears. I mean.
Well, really?
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's got to be great around Thanksgiving. You guys all taking a leak at the same time. And, yeah. All right, what about when you go to the bathroom? You have to use a sink?
I have to sit down.
You sit down because you don't have no dangle, right?
No dangle. No.
It'll go straight out.
The kids don't.
I'm circumcised in the cap.
Yeah?
I mean...
It's just a cap, right?
Yeah, and it sort of goes, gets overlapped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got just a cap, just a thimble there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
I don't have a stream.
Are you big man or you overweight?
6'5".
How are you weight? 6'5"?
6'5", 205, 202, something like that.
You know what? You know where the real money is for you, Jack? I swear to God, I'd pay $100 just to walk around with me at the Y. You know what I mean? Just stand next to me, we'll just walk nude, shoot a game of pool. We'll just the relative penis thing.
Yep.
How good would I feel about myself? Jack, I know it sounds humiliating, but that's where the money really is.
So
it's celebrity counseling.
Celebrity penis double?
Well, it doesn't have to be celebrities, captains of industry, Japanese businessmen, things that guys of this nature.
Guys that have penis issues.
Look, any guy who's gotten out of the shower at the Y and had some guy with an elephant dork hanging next to him has looked at their own, and relatively felt bad. But it's great when some guy with just a cap comes walking by. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can just keep him with you. Have your cap man with you.
Have him with me, but I could rent him out to other celebrity friends who had to go to the gym. I'm going to look into this. And all right. So what's he got to do? What about
steam room companions?
What about steam buddies?
Steam buddies.
And what about surgery?
I don't know if any surgery correct this.
But what about putting a dent into it? I mean, if he could get an inch, he'd get 75% growth.
Maybe
you know what I mean?
Some girth even. Maybe that would be.
I don't know. What's the girth going to do for you? I think he's looking for some. I think he's got to consult a plastic surgeon.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if there's any way to lengthen things, though.
All right. I've talked to plastic surgeons.
They can lengthen it?
Yeah. They do because they. Yeah. Okay. All right, talk to a plastic surgeon, and if you will find a woman, and she will definitely love you.
Definitely.
That you will know. That's right. Alanis Morissette is in studio tonight. Take a break. We'll be right back.
91X.
Hey, yo, Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. It's the best of Loveline. All right, we're done with that pesky Alanis Morissette, and
She was good.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah,
I liked her. Ready to move onward and upward with 311. That's Dr. Drew. Nick Hexum is our guest tonight. He is from 311. This is not 311.
Is this one of the Down or something? Corn.
Good record.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Corn guys in a while. I did run into their manager at the airport a couple weeks ago, though.
They have a management cartel. They don't have a manager.
Well, I ran into Peter, who's the big guy who always was associated with the band and always dealt with and that kind of stuff. And as you know, when we joined the band Korn on the Man Show for a little behind the music thing, he was the guy we dealt with.
Right.
Yeah.
Picking and agreeing.
Yeah. I think Anderson's playing that because Jimmy played the banjo with Korn. Yes. No, I played the banjo. Jimmy played the clarinet.
Trick question you got there? I saw the frickin' thing.
Got a little confused there. Amanda?
Yeah?
You're 15?
Yeah. Oh, like me and this guy, we like each other, and we go to school with each other, and so Monday we went on a date, and we made out and stuff, and he said he wanted to go out with me, but he won't go out with me until he, like, gets his mom's permission, but his mom's Mormon, and he is too, and he said he won't go out with me until his mom agrees with it.
Does that mean never?
Huh?
Does that mean, is that a nice way of saying never?
I don't know, but he said he won't, like, if his mom says no, he won't go out with me because he wants to go to heaven, wants to go on his mission or something like that.
Oh, it's a can of worms.
Yeah, why can't he date, though? I mean, you can date if you're Mormon, can't you?
Well, yeah, until he's 16. And he turned 16 today, but I'm atheist, so his mom will, like, freak out about that. And if his mom asks him, like, what religion I am, then...
Well, just make one up, other than Jew.
Well, he won't lie to her.
It's not lying. Here's the thing about being an atheist. It's really like just being a referee in a game that you're not playing in. You know what I mean? You're not on this team, you're not on that team. You don't really care who wins. You're just kind of hanging out, making sure a fight doesn't break out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my role as an atheist. I hang out, make sure there's no flagrant
just make up
fouls.
a word that starts out with ref, like
right.
Referenologist.
Yeah, or just go with his religion. You can be a chameleon as an atheist. It doesn't matter. You can take on who you're going to offend. You don't have a God. Just take on whatever you want.
He won't talk to her about it. So should I call her and talk to her about it, or
no?
No.
Amanda,
I worry about this guy and his interest in you. By the way.
Yeah, if he were really into it, he'd be talking. He'd figure it out. He'd find a way. Amanda, do not push on this. Do not.
Yeah, because guys have a higher calling than the Almighty.
It's the Almighty.
They got their
Pepe.
They got Pepe. They have the god of puberty calling, and that.
What a weird guy to say that, though. I would date you, but I want to go to heaven.
Yeah.
Amanda.
So that makes you the devil. Okay?
Here are two choices. I'll give you two possible options. Neither one are good. One option is he is lying, and he's not that interested, and he just is using this as sort of an excuse, and maybe he's just making the excuse up for himself. I mean, maybe he just needs to believe it, but ultimately he's not that into you, or he wouldn't use it, or two, he's just a pussy. Either way, you're screwed, right? I mean, Drew, isn't there catch-22 here? Isn't she screwed both ways? Either he's lying or he means it.
Yeah.
Either way.
Perhaps he means it, and you got to respect him for having principles, but he ain't going to be a good boyfriend, so...
Right. Okay.
Doesn't matter either way.
And you know what I love about women? Women are into bad boys who are unavailable, and they're into saints, just as long as they're unavailable.
As long as they can't have them.
That's the through line.
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing.
That's the whole thing about priests.
The way of the world.
I should have picked up some kooky religion when I was in high school. But turned Jehovah's Witness or something. Told the ladies, well, I'd like to nail you, but Jehovah says no. Oh, wait a minute, Jehovah's speaking. Oh, BJ's okay, as it turns out.
And 18.
But he says we only got 10 minutes.
I don't have to go down on you.
Hello?
Right, yes. Jehovah says no to that. I can do it, but I have to work through the comforter. All right, Annie, what's up?
Dental down.
I had a question for Nick.
Hi, yes.
Here he is.
Nick, I was wondering, in What Was I Thinking, what was the word that was so horrible that you made a song about?
The song "What Was I Thinking" is just about the general feeling of regret, of like getting in a situation that you regret. It's really more of a feeling than a specific story that I have to tell. And a lot of people have asked me that. I wish I had some good little anecdote, but it's just a feeling.
Hey, Annie.
Yeah?
That's all you're getting.
Wait, hold on. Can I please just have one more question?
All right, hurry.
Okay. How come you guys never play Stealing Happy Hours or anything off your first 3 independent albums live except for on 311 Day?
We play Stealing Happy Hours now and then. And we just, want to move on. Musically, it's like, when the Beatles had been playing for 10 years, they didn't want to play I Want to Hold Your Hand, after all that time, not to compare us to the Beatles, but we've got a lot of albums out, and you got to imagine how far away what we were doing 10 years ago is compared to now. So, but we actually played Summer of Love a couple weeks ago because a bunch of kids had signs, and
it's a good Beatle point, which is when they were later in the years with the Sgt. Pepper's and I guess Abbey Road and stuff like that. You picture everyone wearing a beard and a Nehru jacket, and then you picture them doing "I Want to Hold Your Hand,"
and it bopping around. It just sounds away.
Sounds ridiculous, like an impossibility to see John Lennon with a full beard and those little specs playing "I Want to Hold Your Hand."
What's weird, though, about that period of history is that time from when they did the Ed Sullivan Show until Abbey Road.
4.5 years.
Yeah. It seems like 50 years. It's really like a whole generation.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I've been reading books about the Beatles, and they went so far, so quick. From year to year, I mean, like 2 albums in some years that were just so groundbreaking. It was just like an unbelievable time. You can spend a whole life studying the Beatles.
Aesthetically, it was just amazing. I mean, these guys...
Just the cultural changes that occurred in that
everything
period.
that's going on.
It looks like, basically sort of from medieval times to modern times. It's like, it's about what transpired.
Yeah, it's like really 5 years.
Yeah. That's weird. That's weird.
Let's talk to... they're only together for like 7 or 8 years, weren't they?
Yeah, it was
really amazing. Right? Yeah,
9, but still.
Well, I mean together, but I mean they really hit in like '64, and they're pretty much
earlier.
Well, '62 was it '62?
They went well to about '74. So
no.
Like
they were done in '70.
Yeah, '70. They put out one album after that.
I would. I mean, they had.
It was basically just the '60s.
Strangely, I was thinking about the Doors recently too. That was like 2 years or something. I mean, think about that.
Well, yeah, the Doors.
Doors drunk and so fat, so quick.
Yeah, the Doors were like I don't know, 66, 67 to like 71.
That's it. Boom.
I know.
I mean, by 70 they were just toast. I mean, they could barely perform. Kathy,
you're 23.
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay, look, this is the deal. I feel really dumb calling right now, but I was listening to you guys, and I just had to ask you this, okay? I've been dating this guy for 2 years now, okay? And he's a musician, and he's signed and everything, and so...
He's signed?
Yeah.
All right.
He's
signed
got a big
his life away, yes.
So he leaves, okay, on town. So I know there's, like, lots of girls and stuff. We're planning on getting married and everything. So I just kind of, like, blacked that out, like, okay, he'll get over it. Okay? So I kind of know what's going on because I see the whole picture, like, I see what his friends do and I see how that whole scene is. So I just kind of, like...
Kathy, you see it and then you block it out.
Yeah, I block it out.
All right, well, what's your question?
Okay, this is my question. So, I get a phone bill, okay? And there's
He's calling the girls.
Yeah. So there's like...
Can't block it out any longer, can you?
Yeah, I cannot block it out. I mean, I love him, but I'm thinking like, okay, this is going to go away. I'm worried that I'm going to get, like, a disease, so there's, like, all these numbers.
That sucks.
On the phone
I
bill.
feel for you.
Who's he calling?
Because, you know, he's like the hot guy in town. He's signed, and you probably really love him.
Oh, yeah.
See, I do love him. I love him a lot, and I'm hoping...
You don't want anyone else. Oh, man.
That's the thing. If his record doesn't do good, if anything doesn't do good, none of those people are even going to, like, want to talk to him anymore.
Yeah, that's why he's hoping it's going to do good.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to do good, and I hope for him it does good.
I know, but well, listen, if it does real well and he makes it on the show, I'll give him a nice foot in the ass. You guys
you
will
are
be
getting played.
long
That's
broken
the deal.
up by then, yeah.
Long and short of it, you're getting played. And
Big time.
Hey, Kathy, I'm curious, how many different numbers is this guy calling?
There's a lot. Okay, I got a phone bill like a few months ago, and I asked him about it, and I'm a really cool girlfriend, and I don't care if he has girls that are friends.
No, that's not.
So I try giving him the benefit of the doubt each time, and every time he's like, do you know who that girl is? Do you know who she is? And I feel stupid because he's like, well, you can call her up, and I just feel dumb, like I'm being the stupid
Well, so what happens? Do you call her up?
Well, the last girl, yeah, I just called her up, and I was like, hi. I felt really stupid, and I was like,
What'd she say?
Well, at first she said no, and I got the feeling that the last girl that I had talked to, they try to cover up for him because they're like, oh, he's going to be in a band, and I'll be the one that
All right, calm down.
loves, you know.
You're getting played.
All right.
Once he shows you his true stripes, there's no...
He's also a dick, too. He's playing all these other girls, too.
Well, what did he say? What did the girl say?
Well, see, the girl said no. And then I told him, I called him up and I said, okay, well, if she's nobody, I said, you call her up on three-way right now and pretend that I'm not on the phone and have a normal conversation.
This is brutal. I love that. And what did he say?
And he couldn't do it. He was suddenly had to put his shirt on, and I said, look, if the phone disconnects or something, I said, that's it. Because I'm going to know that you called her up and you told her that I'm...
All right, so what did he do?
He didn't do it. And then so I called up the girl, still trying...
You're lost.
Watch. Here we go. And action.
Thinking, hello?
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My phone was cutting out.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
So
I was still trying...
And go.
You guys have sex? Are you guys friends?
Right.
He goes, well, we're all...
Let it run for a while here. And back.
Stuff. I just feel so dumb.
Nah, listen, I feel your
Why
pain.
do you feel dumb?
We were listening.
Yeah, why do you feel dumb?
See, this is the thing.
I'm in hysterics over here.
Totally retarded when I hang out with
you. Feel retarded?
This has been over.
Yeah. Hey, Kathy?
It's what? Wait, my phone keeps, like, doing something.
You all right, baby?
Yeah. Hello?
Well, listen, in a perfect world, if you could get this guy to act exactly how you'd want him to act, how would you want him to act?
Okay. Loves me, let's get married.
Right.
I've given him lots of chances to be like, look, you're going to be in a band.
I hear you. I hear you.
We have a stopwatch.
Oh, I love you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the joys of muting.
Right.
I just hate that.
Right.
Why does he have to do that? Like, I'm going down there tomorrow.
She's quite verbose.
Down here.
All right, baby.
Very wordy. Well, you're getting played. You're a doormat. And
It's not just because he's in a band.
No.
Yeah, he's an idiot. He's in a band, and he's an idiot.
That makes the allure, though, probably.
Yeah, so why is he able to get away with this BS? And why you have to be with a guy that's an a-hole? We could explore that.
What's
You need to tell the operator guy the name of the band so he can secretly tell me, because we got to know.
Tell us what kind of music they play and who they're influenced by.
Sing a song.
No.
Well, I'll tell you off.
Okay. All right. All right, man. All right, hey, Kathy? Yeah, break it up. That's it.
Oh.
It's
Break
over.
it up. That's all right.
This one's over.
Okay.
That's all right. You find some nice boring guy. And look, you got to take a good look in the mirror, because why are you interested in this guy? I don't, you women, you go after these guys. The guy's probably wearing retarded boots, and he has extensions on his hair, and he shoves gym socks down his leather pants before he goes out on stage, and he has like an 85 IQ, and you're really into this dude. And now you're blaming this dude, this guy who's semi-retarded, for having sex with strange and beautiful women when he's on the road. But take a look in the mirror. Why are you interested in this guy? There's plenty of nice guys. There's plenty of good guys. They're not exciting guys. Not this way. But they're good guys. Why aren't you interested in those guys? And those are the questions you should be asking yourself.
And don't blame it on the fact that he's on the road or in a band. He's the same a-hole you were attracted to. He just has an opportunity to express it more now.
But generally, people in bands are irresponsible, and they want to live out their rock and roll fantasies. And, you know, I mean, there's definitely exceptions. You know, I've got a girlfriend that I'm very faithful to, but, you know, there's just, this guy's just getting signed. He's going to go buck wild.
So they had to slip that in there just to make sure his girlfriend was clear on where he stood on this one.
Right.
Yeah, I got
she's checking the phone records
right now. Just special friends.
I'm clean.
All right. What should we do? I think we should take a little break. All right. When we come back, we're going to talk to Carmen, who's 20. Boyfriend worries about her high sex drive. Wants to know if she wants sex all the time. We'll explain why she does or figure it out after this.
Hi, this is Robert Downey Jr., and you're listening to Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. Nick Exum is our guest tonight from 311. All right. Let's hop back on the phones and speak to Carmen, who's 20.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Carmen.
How you doing?
I'm tired.
You're tired thinking about getting up tomorrow morning.
I'm to be tired anyway.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Got a little problem. My boyfriend says that I'm addicted to sex. I mean, like, I love every aspect of sex, and he says that I have a problem with it.
You have a problem because he can't keep up with you? Or?
Yeah, I think that's, I don't know, but just, like, I wake him up in the middle of the night, you know, thinking, hey, I'll, you know, go down and wake him up in a nice way. And, like, the other night he woke up and was like, what's your problem? And I don't know. I've talked with my friends, and they said, you know, I have, like, a high sex drive or whatever, but, you know.
Well, sometimes guys get a little weird when you wake them up, too.
Well, he'd enjoy that.
Well, guys also get weird when there's a girl that exceeds their own drive. They don't know what to do with that. They're confused.
Well, is it like a chemical imbalance or anything? Because this is how I've been for a while.
Well, how often are we talking about here?
Well, I mean, like, the majority, we have, like, sex 3 to 4 times a day. And I don't know.
And were you sexually abused growing up?
No, I was never, ever abused. I had, like, a perfect childhood.
Any bipolar or manic depressive type symptoms?
No, I'm a happy kid.
All right, so maybe it's just yourself. You know, are you satisfied sexually? I mean, are you?
I get a little frustrated, you know. I mean, like, if I can't get it, you know, it's not like I need it, like, all the time. Just when I'm with somebody, I want to, you know, enjoy that. And
Well,
do you have orgasms?
I do, yes.
4 times a day is sort of all the time. I mean, how else can?
Yeah, but I mean, like, if I don't get it, it usually ends in masturbation. But I mean, it's just my friends think I should go to the doctor, get checked out, maybe like imbalances or something.
No, there are only 2 sort of common pathological ways to get into this, and it really, you wouldn't be called a sex addict, you'd be called more of a sexual compulsive. And usually that comes from having been sexually abused or traumatized as a child in some way. Being an addict, sometimes addicts, when they're trying to deal with getting away from chemicals, sort of get off into sex, and or being bipolar, being manic depressive. Sometimes you become hypersexual with that.
Any of that.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you have any of those things, and some people just have very high sex drives that are just normal.
You just run a little hot, baby.
I guess so. I don't know.
It's too bad you couldn't have found a 22-year-old Dr. Drew to take care of you, because he was a passionate man in his day.
Yes.
But, you know, I guess waking him up, you know, going down on him, some guys just, they want to be more in control than that, you know, and it might be annoying when they're not in the mood and you do that, so.
If I don't push it, then I won't get anything.
Well, no, wait, but you're getting it 4 times a day.
Well, yeah, that's like the maximum, you know. That's like if I'm kissing ass or something.
What's the average?
The average is, I don't know, like 3 times at most, and you know, like at least once.
No, not at most. What's the average?
Yeah, probably like 1 time.
Once a day.
Yeah.
And you like it more than once a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, why don't
there's someone out there that thinks you're his dream girl right there.
Well, hold on. Why don't you just treat it like a dessert, you know? You don't eat dessert 3 times a day.
Moderate.
Yeah, just have that nice slice of pie in the evening.
Just a what?
Just a little bit of pie. I like pie.
What's the stuff? Hold off.
What is she saying? I can't hear her.
I don't know. She's getting all horny. All right, baby. Just relax over there.
Have you heard of Pocket Rocket?
Yeah. Get something going. Get a vibrator.
I do.
Okay. Use that.
Heard of the dolphin?
The dolphin?
I haven't.
Yeah, what? Tell her about the dolphin.
What is the dolphin? I'd like to hear.
It's a sex toy. It's a special vibrator that finds a special spot.
Special spot.
Yeah, a dolphin. What is the...
It's a little
dolphin
thing, yeah.
Oh, and is that found in your, like, adult stores? Or?
Yep, no, they got it at the Gymboree at the counter.
Okay.
All right, goofball.
Baby furniture store, yeah.
Tots and stuff, I think, has it.
Baby Gap.
Baby Gap. Oh, my God.
Whoa,
True, you don't get your kids into that Gap crap, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Why?
I don't know. Shouldn't kids just be wearing tough skins and bad velour shirts?
Don't they do something to the rainforest? Or...
Yeah, they must do something bad. They have to do something bad.
Anyway.
Yeah, they're the man.
Anyway, I like that Nick moves along here.
Eileen?
Yeah?
You're 17?
Yeah.
What's up?
I still want to talk to Nick.
Oh, okay.
We'll go. Here he is.
Speak away, Eileen. Oh, my God, are we had... What?
Why does she say still wants to talk to Nick? Did we talk to her before?
Oh, no. Hi, Nick.
Hi.
I just want to talk to you because me and my cousins are really, really in love with you guys. And we were at the Irvine show. And,
yes?
Yeah, and we had a sign for Chad, and we swear that you were, like, talking to us. So, we were really, really crazy. But, Nick, could you do me, like, a huge favor?
Lay it on me.
Could you say hi to my cousins?
What's up, cousins?
Jamie, Kim, and Liz.
That wasn't me.
I'm sorry, but we so love them.
Hi to you people, and thanks for coming to the show and holding up the sign. And
did you see it?
We love you for it. I remember something about that.
Yeah, he's seen that sign.
Yeah, sure he did.
But Drew, you've been on stage before, right?
Right.
You can't see stuff out there.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, if there's a hot chick out there, she's like 40 rows back, she got a big set on her. I mean, Drew, we've done like college shows. There's 3,000 or 4,000 people there, and you'll go, look at her. I mean, you can see.
But I'd be more likely, remember, if
the
sign was, based at me, like I'm all excited, I'm going to read a sign. Hey, there's a sign, it's for Chad.
Yeah.
It's for the drummer.
Okay, a Nick sign. Christ's sake. Well, let's take ourselves just a little bit of a break. Nick Hexum here from 311, and we'll be right back after this. We're back with more of the best of Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That's Dr. Drew. You know what Drew likes most about these best ofs we tape?
Besides that I'm not here?
He just nods his head. You're not here even when you are here.
Yeah, well.
All right. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Let's move forward with Vanessa Carlton. BE 191. Vanessa Carlton is our guest tonight. Be Not Nobody, name of the CD. Is it gone something? Platinum? Gold?
It went platinum. It's really cool.
Wow, that's what do you,
22.
500,000? 500,000 is gold?
Yeah.
Platinum's $1 million?
Yeah.
Amy?
Hi.
You're 20? 20.
Yeah.
What's up?
I think I have a question for Dr. Drew, but I love you too, Adam. The question's kind of silly. The question is, I'm just wondering...
Turn your radio off.
Turn your radio down, you idiot.
My question, okay, it's kind of a
good. She
silly
did it right away.
But I'm wondering if a person has sex with two people, like you have sex with one guy, he's a white guy, maybe you have sex the second time with a black or African-American guy, and if there's like twins and triplets in my family, could I ever have twins that, like one is white, one is black? Could that ever happen? Could it be?
Oh, could you be like a cat? Like a cat? Could you have
That
two?
was my question.
Yeah.
I took my cats in, and they told me that they have different fathers.
That's what I love about our listeners, you know. Something happens to the cat.
Two different.
In other words, if you have like two guys the same night.
Something happens to Bugs Bunny or Woody Woodpecker, they start thinking about, if you got hit with a frying pan, does your head take on the shape of the frying pan?
It's an interesting idea. I don't.
Wow.
I've never
thought about that.
I've never heard of that happening.
No.
Well,
It's not gonna happen.
I think it may be more to do with that guys' sperm don't mix together well.
They don't mix? Okay.
But it's I guess it's a theoretic
The
possibility.
black and the white sperm. You ever seen what goes on in prison? White Aryan, Brotherhood, Crips, same kind of thing inside the
I
vagina.
guess it's a possibility. See, her question is if she released two eggs, could one of the sperm that makes it up there be from one guy and the other sperm that makes it up from the other guy?
Well, in what time period do you think they would have to have sex to make this feasible?
3 days.
Couple days?
3 days, yeah.
3 days.
3 days.
Amy?
Yeah?
3 days?
She said same night.
Oh, same night.
Yeah.
Same night?
You did this the same night?
Same night.
Wow. How did this work out? How did this come to be?
I was really drunk.
Right.
Drinking a lot, and there were like two of my good friends, and it was an accident. So.
Mm-hmm. So you just started with one guy, and now did they know about each other?
They knew about each other. Yeah, they're really good friends.
They knew that they existed. Did they know that they both had slept with you the same night, though?
I think now they know.
Tonight they know.
Tonight they know. Yeah.
Oh my
gosh, so dumb.
That they know about each other. Yeah, they were good friends.
Yeah.
Okay, so they know it, or they at least know it now.
Yeah.
And no protection with either guy.
I'm on the pill.
Oh, you are?
All right, so you're fine.
Pill, but
All right, relax. Relax.
don't take it exactly. You know.
Did these two guys get your cat, too? Like on the way out? I'll do that sometimes. Take an animal.
Bestiality?
No,
Just a little.
like that.
Who's like forget me not? Little leave behind, we call it in the business.
No, nothing with that. I was just curious because, you know, it could happen to the cats, and I was just wondering if it could happen, you know, to humans.
No. Or maybe, yes, but it doesn't.
Essentially never happens.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It'd be great, though.
That's funny.
Great sitcom. It's Soul Brothers.
That's it. That's the name of the sitcom.
Okay, so one guy's like a red-haired guy who looks like
freckles.
Freckles. He looks like Carrot Top. Looks like Johnny Whitaker.
Oh,
he looks like the kid from Family Affair. Red-haired kid. And the other kid is just looks like Denzel Washington or something. No. He looks like one of the guys like Coolidge from The White Shadow. It's like a big, huge afro black man, you know. Looks like maybe Charles Barkley or something. And they're brothers, and no one believes them. And they keep thinking someone's adopted, and they're not.
My mom was a hoe. She was just a big hoe.
Yeah. All right. Let's hear a song.
Yeah.
How about that?
My song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, Adam has one.
You want to hear
I want to hear yours.
You want to hear the theme to Soul Brother? If it works out.
Seriously, I had no idea what you're talking about.
If it works out, you can do the theme to Soul Brother.
Listen, I've been asked to do, TV songs.
Well, let me say this: money can be made.
That will be my first choice.
You get
Soul Brothers.
You get the theme to a show that's on every night, like the Tonight Show or something like that.
Is that right?
You're done.
Really?
Well, think about it. They're playing your song every single
I'm not
night.
going to do it, man.
Yeah, but no one ever knows who does it. They don't know who it is. It's not like you're selling out. It's like doing a commercial in Japan.
I'll guest on the show, though.
Oh, and Soul Brother?
And Meet the Bros, yeah.
Yeah, they both take a shining to you.
She could be the mom as a young woman.
What's that?
The mom is a young woman.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I'm the young hoe.
But how it went bad. You know, when they do those back in time.
Flashback. You play young mom.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. All right, so let's go talk to Landon. Mm-hmm. Landon, you're 15?
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, Dr. Drew, man. You're the man.
Thank you, Landon. What's up?
Vanessa, how did you get your start in the music business?
Oh. I thought you were going to ask about threesomes or something. I was all ready for that question.
He's 15.
Oh, sorry. I actually started.
You're right.
I'm sorry. I got started when I was about 16 or 17. I was actually at ballet school, and then I I started writing songs and started waitressing and started playing open mics and gigs and getting, yelled at to get off stage by drunk dudes at bars. And
wow.
You just kind of stick with it.
This is in New York?
Rough times, yeah, I was in New York, and I was just, it was the first time I'd ever written songs with lyrics, so it was really developing as a songwriter, too, and it was hard. It was a long process to get a recording contract.
You played the piano your whole life.
Yeah.
But did you have a direction, like a specific direction? Like when you were 13, did you say,
no,
I'm going to be playing in the Philharmonic one day, or I'm going to be composing?
Yeah, when I was 13, I really identified myself as a ballerina.
Yeah,
it was like, that was it for me.
Here, she says the ballet.
And then, not belly dancing, ballet. A lot of men.
The ballet.
Did you start ballet dancing at the same time you started playing the piano?
I started ballet dancing after I started playing. Playing was, I was a fetus, supposedly, when I started playing piano.
Right.
So,
establish that.
I got into a really prestigious academy in New York called the School of American Ballet, and it's really hard to get into the school, so that became my life, and I was like, I danced hours every day, and then I just stopped. I started skipping my ballet classes.
Wow, you just lost the passion.
Yeah, I started getting really frustrated.
Yeah. What was that? What?
Well, I wasn't getting along with my teachers, and all that good stuff, and it's kind of training for the Olympics, and it's like kind of bailing out the night before the Olympic trials. That's how I kind of compare it, and it was really hard. So I started skipping my classes, and then I became known as like kind of a problem student.
Huh.
She's not really dedicated. And in place of going to ballet classes, there was like this old broken down piano in the dorm that I was staying at. I would just sit and play, and then I'd start skipping school too, which you should never do.
Well, you're going to get a contract and stuff.
Well, it's not all that easy, but yeah. So it was an interesting start.
Yeah, it seems to me that if you're doing dancing and you're doing it seriously, it sort of becomes like gymnastics or ice skating or something.
It's even, I think it's even more intense. I mean,
that's weird. Like we sort of come down on these moms who put their kids in the beauty pageants or put their kids into acting. They have them going out on auditions and all the tutors on the set and everything. But serious dancing, it's about the same commitment. Isn't it? I mean, it's full of eating disorders and crazy
there's a million
and stuff,
issues.
Right?
And I mean, I was lucky. I never had an eating disorder, but I lost all of my confidence and all of my drive, and it's an art, so it's tricky though because it's also it's a sport, so I got really confused about why I was doing what I was doing. And you have these crazy teachers who are just like, they're just raised from...
Nazi.
Yeah, they're Nazi teachers, and they've been doing ballet all their lives, and they have no sense of reality or what it's like to teach or relate to a 16-year-old girl. So you start crying as you're dancing, and you're like, I don't like what I'm doing right now. So I quit, and I started writing music, and then writing music kind of helped me start dancing again.
This is going to be an episode of Soul Brothers.
It totally is.
They have to dress as women to make it in a prestigious dance school.
They're going to run into Vanessa. You're going to meet her there.
Carrot Top and
help her escape.
The redhead and...
Yeah, and I'm trying to think who's going to play the black guy. I would say, who's the black guy from Rush Hour?
I like Mekhi Phifer.
No, he could do it.
Oh yeah,
Chris Tucker.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He's like 5 black guys.
But he has
in
to
one
talk
body.
just like a white dude. I mean, he has to be really, and then the redhead.
Right.
He'll be all like.
Yeah, he'll be all ghetto.
He'll be all ghetto.
But once in a while, when Chris Tucker's character gets flustered,
he'll break into it.
The mother effer comes flying out.
Go to hell!
Oh, it made me get David. And David Alan Greer's a little old. I hate to say, but. Yeah.
How long have you been blind, deaf, and dumb?
Yeah.
I can't take it, Adam.
He's very dramatic.
Yeah, he's powerful. So powerful actor. Tom?
Hey, what's up, guys?
You're 18?
He upset Vanessa.
Yeah, I'm 18.
Maybe listen to his cheers. You really want to hear something exciting.
Yeah, listen to one of David's cheers. Black's Headroom. Go ahead. That was my idea for his TV show.
See my finger, see my thumb. We got the ball, you better run. S-O-C-K-I-T, sock it to me. Baby, my head is aching, my hips are tight, and hips are shaking from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cash check, don't take no job. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, baby, we go to win. Ow! That's a cheer, baby. That's a cheer.
It's a cheer, isn't it?
That's him cheering his cheer at the end. There.
I want to see
Here we come a trucking in. This is me cheering. I bet you wonder where we've been. It's called Here We Come a Trucking In.
Oh my God.
We're a team that can't be beat.
Is this what you
Because
guys
we're
do?
funky on our feet. Yeah, this is the show, basically.
Yeah.
No, but
What?
Yeah.
wow, that would take me a while to make up a cheer like that.
Oh, no, I know that one. That's an old one.
Right.
I remember that from
high school. Well, you were in the ballet.
I
He
was
was
just-
busy.
right.
I was around
Cheers.
high school. A bunch of jack-off friends.
That's good.
Yeah. Tom?
That's a nice contribution.
Yeah, I went to the prestigious North Hollywood School for A-holes. Tom?
Yeah, what's up?
You're 18. It was very, very stringent entrance requirements. You had to live in the North Hollywood Van Nuys area.
You had to breathe.
You had to have no money. And then you got in. It was great.
Tom?
Yeah, what's up?
Hi.
You guys ready?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Last weekend, I went over to my girlfriend's house, and we started to make out on the bed, and she denied me the entrance. And I said, what's up? And she goes, it's my time of month. And I'm like, so? And my question's really for Dr. Drew. Is there any physical repercussions for her?
To have sex during ovulation?
Yeah.
Not during menstruation, but during ovulation.
Okay.
Which?
No, she means menstruation.
You mean when she's bleeding?
Yeah.
Right.
She's
That time
bleeding.
of the month.
Probably not, though. If you had a sexually transmitted disease, she would be at higher risk of complication from sexually transmitted disease.
No, I'm using a condom, so...
Yeah, it's no, really nothing.
She'd be at higher risk.
Yeah, it's sort of it considers her more of an open pass up to the higher regions of the genital tract.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit, not much.
So basically, she was just shining me on then.
Well, some women just don't. Women have a funny thing if they don't feel sexy. Vanessa shaking her head.
Well, I
Some
think
women
it depends on the girl.
Some
but
women are more into it than that.
I think they're more concerned about you, and they don't want to deal with that. I mean, because if you're obviously menstruating,
Tom is fine. Tom just wants to have sex, right?
Yeah, but I bet you anything, your chick just doesn't want. She doesn't want to deal with blood.
Yeah, but women have this whole thing like, well,
they're very self-concerned.
I don't feel sexy. It's for me. You know,
Yeah.
Guys like, what? They like Charlie Brown's teacher again. What?
Well, because then after it's like you're constantly thinking in your head like this isn't really going to go so well. It's kind of going to be messy.
You're thinking,
and he's not. He doesn't really know what he's getting into. Maybe.
Yeah.
And Tom,
listen,
you might not know what you're getting into.
On the Berman and Berman show, I'm doing a piece on what guys. They wanted to know what are the top 10 things that guys want in bed. And I said, just erase that question and just be there and hold still. Right?
Yeah, two chicks in the same bed. Do them.
I mean, isn't that right? I mean,
Berman and Berman, two guys named Berman, or one guy
Two
with
women.
two names?
Two sisters.
Two women named Berman? Oh, sisters. Yeah.
Psychologist and a urologist.
I know the show. I know well. I'm a big fan. What's that on? Deep Cable?
Discovery. Discovery?
No, it's not on Discovery.
Yeah, it's on Discovery.
Discovery?
It's the ultimate.
I thought all you guys did was like seek out the Lusitania and stuff. There's live people on that channel.
Discovery Channel is the best channel on TV.
I love Discovery Channel, but they got to be looking for a ship or retracing D-Day or Normandy or something. I don't like any of that kind of stuff.
Anyway,
but I do like Berman and Berman.
This whole deal about
those are ladies. Sisters.
Yeah.
Great.
What about what guys want? This is again women thinking like men. What are the top 10 things that? No, guys don't. That's like that's not a rat. That's not.
We just want something.
We want what we want, and then that's it.
Right.
Well, look at it this
It's
way.
not even 10 things.
Guys use like inflatable dolls and stuff.
Yes.
But women are very intellectualized.
I understand, but they shouldn't. They're thinking like women, not trying to think like men to understand what men want. Say that again, Adam. Wait. Listen.
What did I say?
That what men do.
This Berman and Berman is a great. Is that the one?
No, but what men do to
inflatable dolls?
Yes.
What about? Well,
I mean, look. If you said to a guy, you could have an animatronic woman who was very advanced, who was it was like the Terminator, but she was a woman. You know what Schwarzenegger was to the Terminator. Right. I mean, seemed like it was a live human being. Everything, all the parts were there and everything. Guy would take that.
That's all you need
over a girlfriend. You know, a woman would never date a completely realistic robot over a guy. Guy would take that over a woman. Do you realize that?
I think in a lot of cases, that's probably true.
Especially if you said, like, you know, she'll never age, she'll never start complaining, no stretch marks, no dimples in the ass, No period, no complaining. I could talk any guy into that.
No questions about what are the top 10 things you want in bed.
Right.
Dude, yeah. Well, you might as well just buy a fake vagina.
Yeah.
That's what men do that.
Yeah,
we do.
Those, like, little flashlight thingers.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing about the fake vagina. First off, they're huge. I don't know who uses these things. I mean, I guess if you and your buddy are using it, but I was wearing this thing like a dinner bell.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like a triangle?
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your penis was using this
it's
thing.
not that. I went through 3 rolls of duct tape trying to thicken up the sides. Just a little friction going on. Just a little.
I thought
I'm sure there's sizes that you can buy.
And then,
And it might have to do with your penis size.
Yeah, mine had a...
Adam.
No, Vanessa, you're right. Mine had an S on it, which probably means super big.
Yeah, extra big.
Yeah, super big.
Adam.
You should
and then I should have broke down and bought the box spring mattress mount.
Yes,
you know that.
Yes.
I was just hanging on to it. I should have bought the mount. It goes between the mattress and the box spring.
Chicken pot, you have a small penis. The nerves.
I don't think there's nervous thing. She was saying it.
Nervy.
She doesn't like my oral posture. Now she's attacking my penis. How dare you?
I'm just saying you should have gotten a smaller size. You would have had more friction.
I didn't know the S stood for super.
But the point is, guys are very simple, like primitive, like Neanderthal-like.
Mm-hmm.
And to apply any thought is almost like, whoa, wait, no, stop. You're making it too complicated.
Yeah, the girls like to get pretty flowery with their thoughts. They like to overthink things.
And we got to go to break, but everybody transfers their feelings of their gender onto the other one, which is, if a woman is not feeling too fresh about herself, she's thinking, oh, well, he's going to be grossed out if he goes on.
That's exactly what
No.
And
that's what they think.
That's not what
right,
feel.
That's how she's going to feel. It's not going to
let it go.
Make her feel good.
Sure, you can't let stuff go that's sort of burned into your gender.
Into your biology, yeah.
It's definitely
your biology, right? That's just...
Yeah, I just mean the way you feel. If something would hurt your feelings or something would taste good or, when somebody doesn't like something you like.
Yeah,
I know.
I like to smell fresh.
If there's a food that you love and someone goes, just not a big fan, you're like, you don't love that? You don't love that? It's almost like, it doesn't compute. You understand they don't want it, but it doesn't work.
Exactly.
All right. Vanessa Carlton is our guest tonight. Be Not Nobody's name of the CD. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be right back. Hey, everybody. Loveline. The best of Loveline, that is. And, by the way, tomorrow night, Jack Osborne, Henry Rollins, Sum 41.
Dag.
David Allen Greer.
Oh.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is the one where his girlfriend dumped him. Is that true?
Oh,
that's some radio. Yeah, you're going to want to be poised over your cassette decks for that one, kiddies, because that is radio history right there.
Yeah.
And speaking of radio history, here's a little guy by the name of Eminem. 191. Forget about the fax number. Eminem is our guest tonight. Was it Jessica we're going to talk to?
Yeah.
Jessica?
Yeah.
You're 15?
Yeah.
You want to give your boyfriend a good hand job?
Yeah, and I need some tips.
You need tips?
Yeah.
And because you've never done this before?
No, I'm new at this.
Why are you going to do it for him?
Well, because I want to, and it's because he wants to, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Have you discussed it with him?
What?
Did you have this conversation with him?
Sort of.
Is he pushing you for more than that, or is that...
No.
That's just where he's...
Just wants the hand job.
Yeah.
Yo, this girl's only 15 years old.
Yeah.
No, see, I kind of brought it up a little bit.
You brought it up.
Yeah.
The hand job.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I don't know what happens. There's a certain, when's the last time you got a hand job, Drew? 1971?
Oh, gee, let me check my calendar.
Yeah, go check your hand job calendar out.
What bizarre question you ever asked me.
Well, no, it isn't.
Yeah, you've asked me.
Eminem, when's the last time you got a hand job?
Last night.
Last night, really?
Yes, it was.
Really? Do you enjoy hand jobs?
It's cool. It's cool.
But don't you think, how old are you?
Huh?
Are you 25?
25. Yeah.
Have you
the whole I don't know, the whole condom thing doesn't really work for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just don't use them.
So that's a very positive message you're putting forth to the kids.
Nah. It just
he just has mutual masturbation. That
goes with the hand job,
right?
See,
I didn't say somebody else gave me one.
I understand. Yeah, I was going to say, because a hand job, someone else at the helm of my penis does not work for me, because my penis is so used to my own hand that it's like a lock that cannot work with another key.
Well, it's never,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's never really without it.
Right. I mean, my.
In fact, how would that other person sort of slip themselves in?
Their hand would have to be the exact same size as my hand in order to fall into the slots that I've worn into my penis over the years.
And they'd have to trick your hand out of position.
Yeah, my hand would never be tricked out of position. Jessica, I've been with a woman. All right. Here are my hand job tips. Eminem, you jump in if you have anything you want to add. Don't worry about the base so much, the foundation of the Eiffel Tower. Try to stay up around the lookout, the observatory at the top there.
The mushroom.
The restaurant.
Right. Go to where the restaurant is, not where the elevator is, down at the bottom there. Not where you park. All right. So we'll focus on that. Try to get a little rhythm going, meaning try to be consistent. Don't be jumping all over the place. Try to keep a little consistency. If you really want to freak him out, just go and spit right on your hand right before you do it, just to let him know you mean business. And if you like, you could put your thumb in his ass, but that's just an option. And
don't do that.
No, don't do that. You're 15 years old. But
wait, let's hear from him now. Let's hear what he has.
All right.
No, I'm saying don't do that. Period. Not if a girl did that. If the girl did that to me, we'd have problems.
The thumb?
Yeah, the whole thumb thing is not working for me.
No, I don't like it either. But some 15-year-old guys enjoy nice thumbing.
And go in your bathroom and get your mother's baby oil. Mothers always have baby oil. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Any of that Lubriderm or Nivea or any of that stuff will work too, all right?
Okay.
Oh, boy. And what's the other? Put a lot of perfume on. So he can close his eyes and think he's in a whorehouse. And just be consistent, all right?
Thank you so much.
All right. But just as a disclaimer, if you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Oh, no.
I'm just telling, as long as you do it. And don't be so rough with the guy.
Okay.
Just take it easy. Be soothing.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. Well, this is quite a job I have.
Yes, I helped another minion.
I'm 35 years old. I sit here and tell 15-year-olds how to jerk off.
That is, when we get into that material, it's just pleasing and makes you proud.
Well, Drew, you
they ask the questions.
Good with the
That's right.
That's right. It keeps them coming back for more. Candace?
Yes.
You're 16.
Yes.
What's your question?
Okay, well, there's this guy, and we've known each other for about 9 months, I guess, and we met at school, and he started out liking me, and, he got my number and everything. We talked for a while, and I was kind of interested in him.
How old is he?
He's 19 now.
Yeah, imagine that.
And I was kind of interested in him, and then after we got to know each other and everything, got close, I started liking him a lot. And then we weren't together; we were just talking, and eventually we had sex a few times. And this was after maybe 2 months. And so now, let's see, this was back in January, and January, I guess, when we first had sex, and then we've had it a few times over the past few months and everything.
Yeah.
And
what's the question?
Well, basically, we're real close, and I just don't see why we're not together or anything. And he's had girlfriends in the past.
Because you're not.
He's not interested in that kind of relationship with you.
Just because he's sleeping with you doesn't mean he has any feelings.
But
Can you hear that?
We are together.
Wait.
As long as you give it up, he's going to be there. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep giving it to him, he's going to take it.
Right.
But it doesn't mean, because he's physically intimate, does not mean he's having any kind of an emotional experience. There's a difference between men and women. Women cannot, whoa, what? How could that be?
No, and you tend to sort of transpose if that's the right word, whatever you're feeling onto whoever you're with. You know, you're sitting there feeling like, hey, if I'm having sex with a guy, it's because I love him.
Well, and he's making me feel.
Naturally, he must love me because he's having sex with me. Unfortunately, he's having sex with me and 5 other chicks, and it's once every other month, and he's drunk.
But, okay,
right?
we haven't had sex since like maybe June, and, you know, we're still real close, and we talk and everything.
Because the guy has some decency.
Maybe he's got something else going. But he's 19, you're 16. You know, why don't you find a little younger guy who wants to have a relationship?
This guy does not want to have a relationship.
Okay, Candace?
Yeah.
That's
I know.
reality.
Well, I know you don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. You understand?
It doesn't seem...
Doesn't seem what? Well, hold on a second.
Yeah.
All right, quiet down. Candace?
Yeah.
If you thought for a second, I know you know, people love to call the show and argue with us. But here's the thing. If you were so sure this guy wanted to have a relationship, you'd hang up the phone and call him right now and say, let's go out. Boyfriend and girlfriend.
I don't want to just come out and ask him.
You know why you don't want to come out and ask him? Because you know what the answer is. You know what the answer is. Mm-hmm. It's no. Because everybody, if you know the answer is yes, you ask, can I have a raise? Can I get a hand job? Can I have that car? Well, whatever it is, when you're sure the answer is yes, you ask the question. It's when you're pretty sure the answer is going to be no, when you don't ask the question, and then you call us and argue about it.
Hey, it's even when you suspect it might be yes, you ask the question.
That's right.
Well, you know it's no.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, Candace. It's tough. You're 16. Everyone goes through
again, it is that thing. She's like, I can't believe that. You're experiencing one thing, Candace. He is not experiencing the same thing, no matter how he makes you feel or how you think he ought to feel, or you...
all right, calm down.
No, we got to go to
break. But Bob's penis is curved. Bob?
Hey, yeah, hey, Drew, Adam, Eminem.
What up?
I just want to say hi to Drew.
Yeah?
I saw you on the cover of Incorporated magazine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
Ink magazine.
And, yeah, I masturbate once or twice a day.
Well, thank you for that nice transition.
Were you looking at the cover of Ink while you were doing it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Drew.
Come on. Putting some of your invisible ink right on the cover there?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Drew.
Yeah.
I cut a little hole. And,
cut a little hole. All right, listen. Hey, Bob?
Yeah?
Come on, you're full of crap.
No, I'm not. Seriously, I have a question.
Seriously, how old are you?
Well, I'm 14.
Yeah. What year were you born?
June 29th, 1985.
How much pot do you smoke?
Just like, not that much, man.
Not that much?
No.
I can smell it through the microphone. How can you be 14 and be burnt out at 14?
No, I'm not burnt out.
Like, you're playing, you know, it's like... it
sounds like...
It's like a Dennis Hopper character at 14. You know what I mean? Like, well, you know...
Like, I masturbate 1 or 2 times a day. Pretty vigorously, you could say.
That's it.
And I use my right hand.
Yeah.
And I noticed my penis is starting to curve to the right.
Right.
And I was wondering if I use my left hand, if it would start to straighten out.
Hey, what a concept.
No, I think you'll just break it off. Now, what I would do is use my right hand until it went all the way around, came back around to the left side. If you got enough slack, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so
try some vitamin E. That can help the curve problem.
Eating it or rubbing it on?
Eating.
So vitamin E would help straighten it out a little bit?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Stop smoking so much weed, would you?
I don't smoke, like, too much.
Okay, the pot's going to make it all shrink, okay, and not work right.
Oh.
You got that? All right, good.
Now you're really bumming us high.
That's good. You got that message loud and clear, huh?
Hey, Bob? Yeah, Bob, just, you know, at 14, you probably shouldn't be smoking as much weed as you're smoking. Okay?
I'll keep that in mind.
All right? Please keep that in mind.
If you're a daily pot smoker,
to keep it in.
Yeah, well, there is some good studies out there that showed shrinkage of the right side of the brain in 15-year-olds smoking pot, even moderately. And, you know, if you're addicted, check it out, because it's not going to stop. It's not going to, you know, something.
How do you, as far as, though, being a parent of a kid who's 14, it sounds like Jim Ignatowski from Taxi. How do you not pick up on that?
Never underestimate the power of a parent's denial.
Mm-hmm.
They look at that kid, they still see the 5-year-old.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. But he's going to be 25, and they're going to look at that kid and see his boss is going to look at him and see the 5-year-old. That's the problem. All right. Jim?
Yeah.
You're 17?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I just want to say what's up to Eminem. I was wondering when his next album's going to come out.
Shooting for February 23rd, the same release date I had this year.
And are you going to be around Northern California? Any concerts soon?
Not that I know of. I think I'm done touring in the U.S. for this year.
Ashley?
Yeah?
You're 17.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, I told the story to the girl, but really, I just wanted to talk to Eminem.
Oh, jeez. Fantastic. All right, well, go ahead. But listen, as long as people are being honest, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I went to the Antwerp tour, and I was standing, like, in the front row.
What'd I do to you?
Nothing. I swear to God, you didn't even look at me once. I got so mad.
He's shy.
No, but, I don't know. I was trying to listen and everything, and I was totally not paying attention to the people around me, and I got separated from my friend that was with me, and there was this huge guy, like, when you were in the, like, right in the Oakland arena, and there was this huge guy, and, like, he, like, elbowed me in the head, so I had to get out of the front row, and I was so mad that I almost got thrown out of the concert, and I totally, like, got so mad because I wanted to see you perform. And
Wait, why did you getting elbow in the head get you tossed out?
I got elbowed in the head, and, like, someone, I don't know, the security guard, someone in, like, this blue vest made me leave.
Because you got elbowed in the head?
Hold on a second. Yeah. True, I got a theory with the elbow to the head. It could have caused some damage.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about it. That's why I'm trying to get into this.
Ashley? Yeah. You were on the honor roll before the elbow to the head, right? No? No. It didn't do any neurological damage to you at all?
No, but it almost knocked me out.
Okay.
Why did that then require...
Why did you get kicked out because some fat guy elbowed you in the head?
I don't know. I was so mad, though.
Yeah, some behaviors ensued when you got mad?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's...
Poured a drink on somebody?
No.
Punched somebody in the scrotum?
No.
All right. Ashley?
Yeah.
So you never did see Eminem perform?
No.
All right. But what'd you... Okay, thanks for calling in, though.
Well, hold on.
All right. I'm going to hang on, all right?
No. Well, I just wanted to tell Eminem that I totally support him, and that I will be, and I'm looking forward to his next video.
Thank you, Ashley.
All right, Ashley.
Ash, take care.
Hey, Ashley. Are you drunk?
A little.
Yeah.
Okay.
That explains something, huh?
Hey, Ashley, you're 17.
Yeah.
That's a weeknight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go easy, would you?
No.
Okay.
Are you living on the street? You living by yourself or something?
No.
You have parents?
No. Yeah.
Yeah?
Think about that.
All right, you're not prostituting yourself or doing crack or anything?
No, I'm still a virgin.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I give you about 15 minutes. I swear to Christ. That hymen is already up on the auction block. Going once, going twice. Sold to the drunk biker with the van. Come on. How long is she going to stay a virgin? She's in the pit? She's drunk.
She's managed as she is. I mean...
Okay.
Elbow in the head.
All right.
Didn't create what we're listening to. She's been all right.
All right. Well,
you got to give our callers a little break.
No,
I'm feeling bad for
I've had enough of them.
I can tell.
We're going to take ourselves a little break ourselves. I'm going to elbow Drew in the head. We'll be back with Eminem after this. I got a little drop trial. Dr. Drew, right out. Look at that. Hey, Drew, let me come back before. Let me check in with some temps around the Southland real fast. Pasadena coming in 61, like 1,000 Oaks checking in at 63. Palmdale 59, La Harbor 66, 64 in Encino, Urbandale 59, Chatsworth at 61. 63 in Yucaipa. 64 in Palmdale. In Pomona, checking in at 59 degrees. North Hollywood, 66 degrees. Get those sweaters out. Carson checking in at 61. 59 in Southgate. Cerritos coming in at chilly, 54 degrees. Hot, hot, hot. What time is it, Drew? Let me check time. It's 11:47 and 40 seconds. That is 12 minutes and 20 seconds away from the top of the hour straight up. The witching hour. A little traffic before we get back to the phones here, Joe. But slow and going the 405. Look out for brake lights. 101, there's debris in lanes. Watch out going on the 4 level on there. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Mattress in lane. Blah, look out for brake lights. Blah, slow and go. Blah, 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 blah. It's back of the phones. It's Doctor Chad. Hey, big Catsker. Chad, up there. It's 90 degrees. Up there. 19 years old calling Arizona way. We're live and nationwide, baby. What's going on? Let me check time real fast. 11:48 in 25 seconds. That's 11 minutes and 35 seconds away from the top of the hour. Oh, yeah, Todd, what's going on there, buddy? Welcome to the show. What do you for?
Whoa. Hey, Todd, what's going on?
No,
Todd, go ahead.
No, Todd, hey.
All right. Todd, make snappy. Here
Pasadena coming in at 61, Lancaster 57, Thousand Oaks 63 degrees, Palmdale 59, La Habra 66, 64 in Encino, 59 in Irwindale, Chatsworth checking in 61, Yucaipa coming in at 63, Sloan going to 405.
Spit it out there, Todd.
Trouble in lanes on the 101 and Sloan going
I have a problem speculating while getting oral sex.
A little problem with the peckaroo there, buddy.
Are you able to have orgasm during intercourse?
Hey, buddy, I'll see you at the gay bar. Dropping trout. Hold on, Drew. Hold on a second, Todd. We got to check time real fast, Drew. Get it back to time. We can't go more Thursday without checking it out. It's 11:49 and 30 seconds. That is 10 minutes and 30 seconds away from 12 midnight. The witching hour. I'll say Pasadena checking at 57, Palmdale 59. Well, that was Todd. You're on with Ace Rockola. Welcome to Loveline. Hottest 2 hours on radio. I'll tell you what, right now, we got ourselves a 50,000-watt flamethrower over here, all right, buddy? I got this mic. I'm using it like a weapon. I'll say, all right, I'm dropping trout. What's going on there? About 19 years of age with this bomb.
So you were able to have orgasm during intercourse.
Oh, Drew said orgasm. Too much information there, Drew.
Vagina.
Yeah, vagina. He said vagina. Too much information there, Todd. All right there, buddy. Pasadena checking in 51. Lancaster 57, 63, and Thousand Oaks. Yeah, go ahead there, Todd. Vagina, orgasm. I'm starting to put together a little picture, you know what I'm saying? 50,000-watt flamethrower. What do you got there, buddy? I was like, we got to check the time real fast there, Todd. Just hang on for a second. I got to go to the time. It's 11:50 and 25 seconds. That's 9 minutes and 35 seconds away from the top of the hour straight up. The witching hour. That is 24 hours from the exact same time at this time tomorrow night. And if we went back in time, 12 hours would be 12 hours away from where we are right now. All right, let's get back to Todd right now. See what's going on. Todd, vagina, orgasm. Oh, man. What's going on, brother?
So, what's the question?
I'm this close to dropping trout, you know what I'm saying?
Is there something wrong with me, or...
That you can have orgasm during intercourse, but not during oral sex,
I don't have vaginal intercourse.
Vaginal intercourse, too much information.
I'm just getting head now, and I'm
go ahead.
content with it.
I'll tell you what. Let me tell you something.
It takes me like 3 hours.
Takes a long time. Let me say about this, Drew. Guys have two heads. Sometimes I think they think with the little one. You know, dropping trout, thinking with the little head. 11:51 in 20 seconds. 8 minutes and 40 seconds away from the top of the hour. Pasadena checking in 61, Lancaster 57, Thousand Oaks 63, Palmdale, Lancaster area because they do them both safe time. 59 degrees, Encino 64, Irwindale 59, Chatsworth coming in chilly 61, Yucaipa 63. Should we go back to the phones there, buddy? Dr. Drew, hot. 50,000 watt flame. This close to dropping trout. Let's hop back on the phone. Mike, over there. Mike, what's going on there, buddy? How can we help? Yeah, he's 17 years old. He's 17 years old. Dropping trout. What's going on there, buddy?
Yeah, what's up?
You called us. What's going on?
Yeah, I've been in this relationship with my girl.
Relationship. TFI. Too much information there, buddy. I tell you, drop that broad, you fly solo. You know what I'm saying, man? Relationship.
Who wants to kind of keep a relationship?
A relationship.
6 months.
6 months.
Across 6 months when?
6 months.
Yeah, about a month and a half.
Where are you going?
Month and a half.
Missouri for basic training for the Army.
What do you want to do?
Get on your knees.
I think we should, kind of go our separate ways.
Separate ways. Oh. Hey, let me tell you something out there, buddy. I'm sorry, Mike. I got to cut you off, and I got to check the time again. It's 11:52. And 40 seconds. That's 7 minutes and 20 seconds away from the top of the hour, straight up to Wichita. Oh.
Those long distance relationships at 17, 18 rarely work anyway.
Yeah,
one of the partners are not into it. It's really
my
not
God.
gonna work.
Yeah, look what's going on. It's having a traffic report now, Drew. Slow and go on the 405. Look out for brake lights on the 101 eastbound. And some debris in lanes on the I-5 there. Yeah, look out for the 4-level exchange, too. I'll tell you what. You folks that are currently stuck in the traffic, maybe thinking about an alternate route. Let's hop on the phones, get back to the phone.
Jackknife Big Rig.
Jackknife Big Rig. I like this one, too. I like when they don't explain it or make any comment. A nuclear armament truck collided with a moped rider down in lanes. Now the 405, there's a mattress out there. Really? No explanation on that one? That sounds pretty gruesome to me. Jackknife 18-wheeler Big Rig collides with a Vespa. Blah, blah, blah.
Six cars trapped beneath this one. Okay.
Reggie,
Hi, yeah, I got a problem.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, Lancaster checking in 57 degrees, 61 in Pasadena. Yeah,
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the love lines there, buddy.
Go ahead, Reggie. Go ahead.
I got a major problem. I can't seem to trust any women since 3 years ago.
I'll tell you when.
You were 16 when you had a problem, right?
16.
Yeah. We went to New York on this trip. I asked her out on top of the Empire State Building.
New York, Empire State Building.
She says no, goes downstairs, leaves me up there for 20 minutes. I go downstairs, find her making out with her ex-boyfriend. I haven't been able to trust a girl since.
Was she your girlfriend?
No, she was just one of my best.
All right, Reggie, come on. Reggie, get over it. Look, you're 19 now. It's time to grow up a little bit.
Sorry, Drew. Let me check time real fast. Real important, as we know. Anyone who listens to morning radio knows how important it is to check the time every 10 seconds, do the math for the time. It's 11:54 and 35 seconds. I know that's confusing to everybody, but wait, it's 5 minutes and 20 seconds away from the top of the hour. Now you know what time it is, right? Because if you hear 11:54, you don't even know what day it is, do you? I'm like, hey, I hear 11:54. I'm like, what month are we in? But then when they tell me it's 5 minutes away from the top of the hour, I know what time it is. Watch out for the trapped debris on lanes on the 405, the 4-level match debris in lanes while Jackknife Big Rig. Okay. Well, there it is. Another best of Loveline. Deep, deep, deep in the ground where it belongs. Drew?
Yeah.
What are you looking up in the dictionary?
Chauvinism.
Great.
Nice.
Okay. That's a real time killer.
Yeah. Well.
So, you ready? You done? You ready to sign off?
Let's go, yeah.
Tomorrow night, Jack Osborne, Henry Rollins, Sum 41, and David Allen Greer in a very special Loveline appearance. So, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on the show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Wilkins Dingle. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.